Hello and welcome, where this morning you find me at Scottsdale Golf here in the northwest of England. As you can see behind me, the Callaway tour truck is here, so follow me inside and let's go and take a look. So when we make our way inside, you can see that there are tons of brands here available at Scottsdale, as well as the two fitting bays that we see there at the end. But today we're here to see Callaway, and as you can see behind me, particularly the Rogue ST series, which people are going to be getting fitted for today. We're going to have a bit of a look at that, but then also make our way onto the tour truck and see exactly how these clubs are built, not just for you and me, the average golfer out here, but also some of the best players in the world that the tour truck caters for every single week of the year out there on the DP World Tour. So Dave, you've just had the fitting experience here, tried Rogue ST for the first time. What did you think?
Yeah, no, excellent. It was improvements on what I've been using, so yeah, positive.
What sort of things did you see then? What really surprised you, or what improved?
It was a bit more forgiving. Shots were going more central, so that was an improvement. Getting less spin off the face,
okay,
and an increase of 10 to 15 yards. So that was yeah.
So longer
positive,
and straighter, yeah.
Yeah, longer and straighter.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you try? Driver, or did you try some other stuff as well?
I just tried driver myself. That's basically I purchased a 3-wood recently, so yeah, I went for the driver, and yeah, no. It's,
had you tried any of the Callaway products before, or is this the first time you've tried Callaway in a while? Or?
This is the first time I've tried Callaway for the woods, so yeah, no, but it was a good experience.
And a big improvement on what you had before, yeah?
Yeah, exactly, yeah, it was an improvement. Yeah.
And the whole experience down here is brilliant, isn't it? I mean, the facility's fantastic. You went through and saw some of the fitters in there. They've got shafts that a lot of companies don't even offer, so they pretty much cover all the bases, don't they, really? Is this the first time you've been here as well?
It's the first time I've been here,
yeah.
Yes, so no, it's an experience that I would recommend.
Very, very good. Thanks for spending some time with us, and hopefully when you get that driver you'll be hitting loads more fairways and a lot longer as well. So,
exactly, yeah.
Brilliant, thank you.
Thanks.
Brad, thanks for taking a bit of time and showing us around the facility here at Scottsdale. But talk to us a little bit about the Performance Centre here. How long has it been here at this site here in Warrington?
So this site is quite new. It opened kind of just the other side of the pandemic. It's been in planning for a very long time. Obviously the pandemic and the lockdowns kind of delayed the proceedings, but in the background this was all being developed, being built, getting ready to open as soon as the lockdowns lifted. And we had the grand opening. Tyrrell Hatton came down and did the opening.
Fantastic.
And then from there it's been just fully booked.
Wall-to-wall fittings
exactly,
all the time, yeah?
I mean, because what we do, we're offering a service which is very, very different and not available out there. It's not something you can get when you just go into a normal retail store. We're offering the customer a bespoke, almost tour-like fitting experience, so the customer can book in either by calling us up or visiting our website scottsdalegolf.co.uk and book their custom fit appointment, whether it be for a driver, irons, or even a full bag of clubs. And then once they come down, one of our fitters will take them into one of our two fitting bays and start getting them warmed up and start the fitting procedure on our state-of-the-art GC Quad launch monitor. Then once the fitting has been completed, the bit that's a little bit different is the fitter will send the information across to our build team, and the clubs will actually be built for the customer while they're here, so they can leave with their clubs the same day and be out on the golf course the next day, which is just a completely different service, which just isn't available out there, and especially the way the world is at the minute with lead times from brands. You can be waiting anything from 6 to 12, 14 weeks to get a set of golf clubs.
Yeah, and certainly I've been on the other end. I'm a retailer, I'm a custom fitter, and I've literally experienced that in the last 12 months of not being able to get hold of product and customers getting a bit frustrated. But you guys here have got that USP of, you know, I've just been in there now, 2 guys have been fitted, they're sat there having a beer watching their clubs being built, and what an experience that is.
Absolutely, I mean that's the other part of it. I mean, it's not just coming and getting fitted, it is an experience. We've got our Scottsdale Golf 19th hole bar, we've got soft drinks, we've got snacks, we've got beer on tap, and it's all complimentary, part of the experience, and you can sit back. Our workshop is open format, so customers can see their clubs come to life from head form, and then leave with them on the day.
Yeah, it's brilliant, and so you do loads of different brands as well, don't you?
Absolutely, yeah. So
I'm not going to put you under pressure and get you to reel them all off,
no,
but yeah, there's tons of options out there, isn't there?
All the brands that you will have heard of, all the sort of top leading golf brands, as well as some of the more bespoke brands, we've got them all in stock. We keep them in head form, and we can build them up to spec. And what we have with our shaft matrix, we offer a huge range of shafts which the brands don't even offer themselves, so we can really go that step further and tailor a club to suit someone beyond the normal options that they would have seen before. So it really is that tour-like experience. This kind of stuff is what the best of the best on tour. It's normally been exclusively reserved for them, but we're bringing it to every golf, whether they're a complete beginner, whether they are a professional, whether they're anywhere in between. It's something that will benefit everybody, and custom fitting makes more of a difference to your beginner, your average golfer. There's more shots that can be saved, there's more improvements that can be made, which a lot of people don't always realise with custom fitting. They think it is something which is just for the better player, but that couldn't be further from the truth. It will benefit everybody. Absolutely,
and you know, dialing clubs in for everyone so they get out to the golf course, they're confident in their equipment, and you guys have spent the time and they're spending the money to make sure that they're going to play their best, hopefully. So right,
absolutely,
let's get back in there, check out some more clubs being built, and hopefully next time you look at getting some golf clubs custom built for yourself, check out the guys here at the Scottsdale Performance Centre. So Bernie, you've just been through the fitting experience with Callaway, trying the new ST driver. Which one did you end up liking the best?
It was the ST Max.
Okay.
I tend to have a slight draw, so but I didn't find it overdrawn.
No,
Yeah.
I was certainly, when I've done fittings with it, it's not like that. I mean, it is designed to be a bit more helpful for that kind of shot, but certainly the forgiveness aspect of it is great. Did you find that yourself?
That's what sold me on it. The reviews I've read about it, I understand there's not much difference in distances, but that was key to me. The consistency, whether poor strike, good strike, I could get away with most things.
Absolutely. I think the whole thing about the whole Rogue family was that little bit more speed, but mainly the forgiveness. So if we don't hit the middle of the face, we're still going to get pretty decent ball speed and distance. And certainly talking to the guys on the tour truck, have you been out there as well and had a bit of a look round? Or you're waiting to go now? Oh, you'll enjoy it. But yeah, just talking to them, they were saying exactly that. The tour players sort of said, you know, that they were just getting great ball speed, even if they hit it out the heel and the toe. So
I know, as I mentioned before, it went off the bottom. I thought that was quite a surprise.
Yeah, just really got away with it, and who doesn't want that? Absolutely. But talk us more about the experience then. So you've been to Scottsdale before, haven't you?
I've been to Scottsdale before. The reason I came here, I've been to a lot of fittings, and the range is limited
Okay.
on the options, especially my size. Obviously you got your lies, your lofts, they're quite different with my size.
Yep.
So that's what, obviously with the Callaway truck being here and previous experience with Scottsdale, too good to miss.
Exactly, yeah. And I mean, watching the guys build the clubs as soon as you've been fitted and walking out the door with them as well is obviously fantastic
that's
too.
a big selling point. It's like you
Massive.
haven't got that waiting period, the guys are there, and you know, you can try it again.
Well, we live in a world now where we expect everything there and then straight away, don't we?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah, it's nice to you know, you walk out the fitting bay, spend a bit of time down there, go on the tour truck, and by the time you come back, those guys are well on the way with building your golf club.
Yeah, and what I like about the atmosphere is good, they're very pleasant, welcoming, but what was really impressive is the range. You know, the options. That's, as I say, you go to a lot of fittings, you recommend it. Sometimes the options are not there as well.
Absolutely, yeah. No, they've definitely got plenty of toys to play with, haven't they?
Yeah, they have, and the figures that showed that the differences, even though only slight, yeah, it does make a difference.
Good. Well, thanks for talking to us, and I hope you enjoy your little trip around the tour truck as well. But yeah, enjoy.
So, having spent the entire day here at this Callaway fitting day at Scottsdale, you can see everything that this Scottsdale Golf Performance Centre is all about. So, from the customer's perspective, they're going to come in, they're going to be expertly fitted, they're going to have the clubs built for them while they wait, sat there watching them being built by the expert club builders here as well, and walk out that same day with the golf club they've been fitted for. So they'll be on the golf course tomorrow hitting what they've been fitted for today, which for me, that service is something that not everybody offers, and certainly it kind of sets it apart from just your general custom fitting service that you're going to get at most golf clubs or fitting days and things like that. So it is that little bit extra special. You can see the facilities here are brilliant. So if you're looking for custom fitting and wanting to take those clubs away with you when you leave, look no further than the Scottsdale Golf Performance Centre.